Money.
Hello? Uh-huh.
Fire, can you help me, please?
Sorry, Verda. I need to go to, the warehouse right away.
But I helped you yesterday, didn't I?
Well, I helped you the day before that.
Yeah, well, what about last week? I helped you 3 times, remember?
Well,
You helped one another when it was time to. I don't see why you have to count. Of course not, Toola. You ask for the most help from all of us. I do not, Verda. Look how Elisa helps Professor Eugenius. And she doesn't argue with him. Of course not. She's in love with the professor.
Actually, it's her job. And for helping the professor, she gets money.
Money. That's a smart idea. Money constantly moves from one hand to another. A person does his job at work, and in exchange, he gets money for it. He can use the money to buy things he wants, like clothing or food. Or he can pay somebody else for their work, like getting a ride from a taxi driver, a haircut from a hairdresser, or a computer repaired by a technician. All people take part in this circulation of money. But unlike people, Fixies don't use any money. We do just fine without it. From now on, we'll do it like people do it. If you work for somebody, they give you money for it. And if you need some help, then you pay.
And that'll stop the arguing.
And all the false accusations.
And those are for Simka and Nolik. Now it's all fair.
What is this?
Money.
What are we supposed to do with it? You don't know? You pay for someone to help you.
I don't like this new idea at all.
At all. Maybe we should give them our money so they'll stop arguing.
I've got a cooler idea.
Hey, who needs money around here? 'Cause we've got it. Now there's enough for everybody. Where are you? We're in here. This is all your fault, Fire.
And your fault.
No, it's the money. That's whose fault it is. He's right. That's why we were fighting.
And we didn't even fix the printer.
Money is nothing more than just paper.
Although money is printed in strict secrecy, we still know something about the process. The paper used for money is made out of cotton and linen. It's stronger than normal paper made out of wood, which means it doesn't rip as easily, even if you fold it thousands of times. The ink used for printing money is special too. It won't rub off the paper or fade in the sun. And that's not all. The ink has secret additives that can only be seen if you look at the money under a special light. This helps protect people from fake money. It is for the same reason that watermarks, metal strings, and teeny tiny writing is also used on money. This writing's very hard to read, unless you happen to be a Fixie. I hope I didn't say more than I should have. Well, all done. It's time for a test.
But what are we going to print?
A word with real value.
Yeah, something really precious.
No, it's not money.
Right, it's so much better.
jewel.
Tom Thomas, it's time to eat.
Where did it go? Chusaka, did you see this tiny little... Can't believe now I'm asking a dog.
Tom Thomas, are you looking for us?
Hey, Fixies, maybe you can help me. One of these stones is missing.
And so?
And so this pin is very valuable, and so's the stone. If I don't find the stone soon, it's gonna be the end.
Honey, your lunch is getting cold.
There's no reason to panic. Your precious stone will be found. Wait a sec. Can stones really be precious? Of course they can. Gemstones are the most rare and beautiful of all stones, but it's not easy to find them. Diamonds, emeralds, rubies, sapphires, people find them underground and inside of mountains. Brave divers go to the bottom of the sea to find pearls. People have performed heroic acts and committed daring crimes to get these precious jewels. The magical shine of gems can both enchant and ruin. Remember, only gems acquired honestly bring happiness. I can't find it anywhere. Maybe Chusaka took it. She saw that it was valuable and You're right. Chusaka, give us back the gem, all right? Give it back, we said. Why are you making Chusaka angry? Because she has to give the stone back. What stone, Simka? One that costs a ton. Dogs are supposed to keep treasure safe, but this one eats them. Maybe you didn't look carefully. For example, did you check inside that flower pot? This digging's just a waste. How could it end up in here? Because I know this is where we left it. Oh, is that so? All right, spit it out. Look at this! A diamond! This will look absolutely perfect on my back-a-mat. But I was the one that found it. It will look perfect on mine, too. Let's bring our pack-a-mats and try it on them. We'll put it here for safekeeping. Well, who could have taken it? We still need to check inside of Chusaka. You gotta be joking. She'll eat you up.
Where are you going, huh?
Inside Chusaka to get the stone out. No, don't, please. I'm ready to do anything my friend needs me to.
By any chance, are you looking for this?
Where in the world did you find it?
I found a buried diamond.
It looks like a diamond, but to be sure, we'll have to conduct a test. A raw diamond looks like an ordinary stone, but after cutting and polishing each of its facets, that special stone transforms into a rare and very expensive jewel that can adorn a necklace, a crown, or a museum's display case. The truth is, only a small part of all found diamonds is used for jewelry. It's because a diamond is also the hardest rock on the planet. That makes it perfect for cutting glass. Diamonds are used in making strong drill bits and cutting blades. Many important medical instruments could not be made without them. With the help of diamonds, it's even possible to drill through a mountain when building a tunnel. That's just how valuable diamonds are. They can cut a pipe and go well with a dress.
Isn't it pretty?
Only it's not a...
Tom Thomas! We found the stone! Oh. And now it's gone. Chusaka did great! Oink, oink.
Thanks so much, Fixies. I was sure my precious present was gone.
And who is the present for?
Katya, I think she'll like it.
I've got to tell you, Tom Thomas, that's not a precious stone.
You got nothing but glass there.
I know. But it doesn't matter.
What? I was risking my life for the sake of a piece of glass? First, it was for the sake of your friend. And second, the cost of the gift doesn't matter. It's only the thought that counts.
The baby doll.
Toola, you gotta get out. We can't all fit in here.
This time we'll take a ride, and next time you can. And I'm by myself again?
Hey, don't worry. I'm gonna be getting such a cool car later today, Toola.
Will it be a big one?
It'll be big enough for all of you.
Tom Thomas. Here, your toy came, just like you wanted.
Awesome! Wait, what is this? A baby doll?
Splendid.
Mom, where's the car?
Oh, it's gotta be some mistake. I'll find out for you. I'm calling them.
It's good to be a kid. People take care of you, feed you, buy you toys, and read you bedtime stories. But in return, you have to listen to adults. Go to preschool, then school, and always remember to put on a hat. All kids dream about being a parent, at least for a little while, because moms, they're just superhuman. Human moms can do laundry, cook meals, iron clothes, and check their kids' homework all at once. Fixie moms can fix irons and hair dryers and can teach young Fixies how they can do it. It's a shame that you can't become a parent before you grow up, but you can have fun pretending to be one. That's why girls like to play with dolls. Boys usually don't like it, but I don't see why. Dads can be really cool, too.
What am I supposed to do with this now? I'm not some kind of girl who plays with dolls.
Hey there, come on now. That baby doll's a real cutie.
Why don't you put it down and we can get back to racing?
Wait. The baby's hungry. He needs to eat. Tom Thomas, help me.
No, I won't.
Won't you please? He's crying. Don't you hear? Oh, Mama.
That's all?
Toola, what happened? The dolly disappeared. How? Tom Thomas, have you seen him?
No. I'm not watching after that boy.
But what if something terrible has happened?
My dolly's eyes were shiny, toes and fingers tiny. He never acted whiny. I love my dolly so. Now my life is gloomy. How'd this happen to me? I can't find my cutie. My dolly's gone, oh no. Oh no, oh no. Where'd my dolly go? Where'd my dolly go? Where'd my dolly go? Oh no, oh no. Where'd my dolly go? Where'd my dolly go? Where'd my dolly go?
Honey, don't be upset about the car. It's gonna get here soon. By the way, why did you put the doll in the cupboard? It was so hard to find.
But is it still home?
It's in the box over there. It's gotta go back to the store.
My poor dolly's gone. My dolly!
were supposed to send him back today. Only I told Mom that I'd rather keep him.
Hey, and what about your big new race car?
Later.
Did you do all this for me?
You know,
Whoa!
The telescope.
Ooh, Buggy. That was scary. Is Nolik with you? He said he was gonna help us out. Beautiful.
Whoa, just look at all those stars.
It's just like magic, this telescope. Splendid. The simplest telescope is a tube with two lenses. They gather and refract light. We look through a telescope at a faraway moon and see craters, mountains, and crevices on its surface as if they are very close. A telescope helps us examine stars and comets, distinguish the colors and shapes of planets, and find their moons. But it's only possible to look at the sun through a telescope if it has a special filter to protect your eyes from getting damaged.
But what's really cool is that it spins. No, really.
Well, should we get going?
Aren't we waiting for Nolik?
He'll catch up. I'm gonna leave him a note. Nolik, we're in the computer. Hey! Here I am. Hello? Where is everybody? Ah! A monster! Simka? Ah! Somebody help me! Ah! A monster ate Simka! He's in the telescope! Ate? She was here a minute ago. The only thing left of her is her Fixie tag. A huge monster, enormous, with sharp teeth and jaws like that. Mamma mia! And horns on its head? It's got everything. Ah! The monster! I know you are, but what am I? What's all the screaming about? You aren't eaten. What do you mean eaten? By the monster that was after you. The monster attacked fire.
An unfortunate left turn.
Fire? Did it want to eat you?
Who?
The monster! It's enormous, with jaws like that! Yeah, and horns on its head. And what about tentacles?
Oh, yeah. I think I know who that is. It's a Fixie eater.
He's gonna eat us! But Fixie eaters, they don't exist. For real?
It could be from another planet.
This is our sun, and the Earth isn't the only planet revolving around it. But people couldn't even imagine that idea until the telescope was invented. Then astronomers could finally see how our solar system is organized. The closest planet to our sun is a small planet called Mercury. Then comes the planet Venus, then our Earth, then Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, the furthest planet. Is it possible that life only exists on Earth? So far, not even living bacteria has been found on any of the other planets, let alone human life. But we'd like to believe that deep in space, someone is looking through a telescope, and just like us, dreaming of finding their outer space brethren.
That's where it was!
Come on out, Fixie eater. We're gonna need to use live bait.
Where are you gonna get it from? It's me?
Nolik, he knows you already.
Don't be afraid. We won't let him hurt you. There's no way. Fixie eater, come out right now. Ah! I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you. Barely. Ah! Help me! Ah! Catching fire!
I gotcha.
It's Buggy. That's who you just caught.
Then where's the Fixie eater?
Did you see the monster? Look at those jaws. Just like the monster. Nolik, show us where you saw the Fixie Eater. Up there. I saw him through the telescope.
Buggy, could you please go up to that corner over there?
Uh-huh. And now yawn.
Take a look.
Ah! The Fixie Eater! Or Buggy? What do you think?
The pencil.
Well done, Tom Thomas. Your mom's birthday's today and you're still sleeping.
Hey, what's that?
It's a drawing, a portrait of his mom.
In my opinion, this mom doesn't look very much like Tom Thomas's mom.
Maybe he didn't get to finish the picture yet. He was tired and passed out.
This is not good. We gotta do something.
Ah, we can help him. The pencil's right here. A pencil has lead inside. It's the lead that makes the drawing. Only lead doesn't grow on trees. It's made out of a mineral called graphite that's mined out of the Earth's crust. But how does the lead get inside a pencil? It's simple. Pencils are made with rods of lead and 2 wooden boards. Grooves are cut into the boards, and the lead's placed in them. The halves are glued together and cut into pencils. The artist's tool is ready. This isn't gonna work.
Oh, give me a place to stand, and I shall move the pencil through the air. Try and get it closer to the drawing.
You gotta lift it up a little.
You gotta push it harder. Nolik, we're blockheads. Look, there's a pencil sharpener. A piece of lead. That's all we need.
All right, let's check out how it was done by the old schoolers.
By the great masters, like us. Yeah, she could use a little more hair. And a hat, too.
And a bow around her neck.
Beautiful.
And your sock has gotta be in there.
Yeah, let's keep drawing.
Tom Thomas, are you still sleeping?
Fixies?
No need to thank us.
Where is my drawing? What have you done to it? If Mom sees this piece of art you created, she'll go and faint. I know it.
From happiness, right?
Fright's more like it. Does that look like my mom?
Well then, give it to your dad. Your dad won't faint, I know it.
But it's my mom's birthday, not my dad's. You gotta be kidding me.
There's also a famous painting like that. It's called the Black Square. It's a classic. You don't think she'll like it?
People want to remember the highlights of their lives. And so they take photos of nature, of their families, of themselves, even of the food they eat. People have been doing this even before the invention of photography, by drawing. An artist might draw the sun, a river, some apple trees, and soon he's made a landscape. And if the apples aren't on trees, but on a plate next to a vase, cup, or basket, then a still life is what it's called. If a person's in the center, then it's called a portrait. And when artists make pictures of themselves, it's called a self-portrait. Of course, it's easier for us to take a quick photo of things we pass along the way. But just like the old masters, we put a piece of our souls into our drawings. And if you draw more often, you'll see it for yourself. I promise you that.
Maybe you could just give her one of your older drawings.
Maybe you should just erase the mess you made of this one.
That could work. Erasing's gotta be easier than drawing.
Whatever. There's no way you can make it worse.
Hey, I think I know a way you can fix it. You can use the eraser for drawing.
A portrait.
Portraits don't seem to work out too well for us. But a still life drawing is a piece of cake.
Super!
Uh-huh. Pretty good, right?
Tom Thomas, everything's on the table for breakfast.
Mom, happy birthday. I drew this present for you.
Thank you, Tom Thomas. What a lovely still life, so unusual.
I tried really hard.
We'll hang it up on the wall. Now, let's go eat.
What would Tom Thomas have done without us?
Yeah, whenever you get into a jam, your real friends will always show up to rescue you.
The star.
And so, this is our solar system, and it consists of...
Friends, you're not going to believe it. I discovered an unknown star.
That is superb, colleague.
Yeah, and today, journalists will visit the laboratory for an interview.
Who's going to be interviewed?
If you weren't late, you'd know that.
I had to do my hair.
They're here. Everyone hide.
There are lots of galaxies in the universe with billions of hot glowing spheres that everybody knows as stars. Stars are each born out of huge clouds of gas and dust that are called nebulas. We see stars in the sky as tiny dots, but that's only because they are very, very far away. The closest star to our planet is the sun. Even though the sun isn't the hugest star, it still gives us the heat and light we need to live. Professor Eugenius is a celebrity now, on a global scale. Yeah.
Hey, did you see? Verda also got on the cover.
No joke.
Where? And I think we look pretty good together. So, who wants my autograph?
We'll have to wait till after school. It's time to go. Hey, aren't you going?
Not right now. My colleague and I have more important business.
What colleague?
The professor. Both of us have become celebrities.
Verda, you got on that cover totally by accident.
Somebody's jealous.
Well, we've got our new star. Now, what should I name it?
Colleague,
Huh?
why don't you name the new star Verda? After all, it does sound pretty.
Verda. Like a vertex whirling around. That's a great idea.
It's a shame you didn't get my autograph, because that new star now has my name, Verda. And now an elaborate celebration needs to be thrown in my honor. I mean mine and the professor's, of course.
What celebration you talking about?
With a red carpet and flowers. Why are you just standing there? Make it happen. The poor girl thinks she's a star.
Absolutely.
So what can we do about it?
With lunatics, it's better not to argue. That's what I read.
Then let's play your silly game.
Your Majesty.
Your red carpet awaits.
Then unroll it. And the flowers? Am I supposed to do everything myself?
Of course not. Here, Your Highness, your crown.
All right, now we're talking. I am a star.
She's totally lost it.
He's coming.
Finally, my dream is reality. Hey! My little Fixie friends, it's you here. I'm so honored you gathered here to congratulate me today.
Us?
Yes, us, them, we all should celebrate.
No, I mean you and I. Now show us what you're carrying.
Of course, the certificate. It says, this star, discovered by Professor Eugenius, has been registered with the name VE03732.
What?
Oh, that's what we should start calling our big star from now on.
What's so funny?
A clear night night is perfect for searching in the sky for constellations. The easiest one to find is the Great Bear or the Big Dipper, which looks like a soup ladle. If you draw a line through the two outside stars of the Big Dipper, you'll find the bright North Star, which is part of a constellation called the Little Bear or the Little Dipper. A bit further is the W-shaped Cassiopeia. And these three stars that are next to each other are well known as the Belt of Orion. If you draw a line through them, you'll find a star named Sirius. It's part of the Greater Dog constellation, and it's the brightest star in the night sky. And on the other side of it, there is the star Aldebaran of the constellation Taurus. And these are but a few of the most visible stars. It's not even possible to imagine how many stars there really are in the universe. Toola?
I'm here.
Fire.
Here.
VE73032? Is that someone new?
Yeah, we've got a new student. She's a star. A new giant star. You bet.
The rock.
Tom Thomas is back! Hooray! So, how was your camping trip?
Super! You've got to check out what I found.
Rocks?
That's just half of it.
Wow! Is that a screw? It looks kind of strange.
Because it got petrified millions of years ago.
Screws weren't around then. They came much later.
And how do we know that? It could be the first one discovered.
And maybe it's not just some screw. Know what I'm saying? Are you saying that we might be looking at a Fixie? Fixies believe that their ancestors came into being not that long ago, right when humans started inventing complicated devices. But what if that's not true? Maybe millions of years ago, before the dinosaurs, there were a different kind of Fixies that inhabited the Earth. And maybe there were people then, too. And Fixies weren't hiding from them. They were friends who they helped with everything. Together, they used to create inventions, construct buildings, and make scientific discoveries. But then there was some horrible catastrophe, and this whole civilization disappeared. And what if someday scientists find traces of that civilization? Then ancient Fixies will be discovered as well. That would be so cool. My imagination ran away with me. You're right. He could be our great-great-grandpoos. Or our great-great-grandmas. Do you think maybe we could bring it back to life?
We could screw it in somewhere. You get energy from electricity, right?
What an idea! But what if our great-great gets super scared because everything is different?
We can build him a prehistoric world to wake up to.
Time to bring him back to life. And you, Tom Thomas, disguise yourself. We'll break him like this. We need a different way to do it. We need more power for this. There wasn't any electricity back then. That's why shocking him won't work. Oh, our great-great ancestor, who came to us from an ancient home, be released from this stone. Be free!
Why is it always so difficult with relatives?
Wake up! Wake up! And what if... Yay! We've tried everything. This is just a waste of time. Let's sing that song about the screw. Our song. Nolik, it's never gonna work. You don't know that. We can at least give it a try.
If you think a screw is nothing, take it out, but just beware. Everything will break without them, with no little screws in them.
Look, it's moving. It's impossible. It really did.
If you think a screw is nothing, take it out, but just beware.
Tom Thomas, hey. Well, how was your camping trip? Seems to me quite a success.
Yeah.
So, let's see what you found there. Do you know what this is?
Well, it's a rock.
It isn't. It's the stalk of a sea lily.
You mean a flower?
An animal who lives at the bottom of the sea. Its stalk makes it look like a flower, like a lily.
On planet Earth, there are lots of rocks. Some of them are hiding deep below the surface, and others appear with volcanic lava. Remember those fairy tales where an evil witch would turn everything living into stone? Well, it's really happened, just without any magic. Some prehistoric plants and animals were petrified way back when, and they've remained that way ever since. Thanks to them, we can get an idea about what life was like on Earth millions of years ago.
And this one's a devil's finger, the squid's ancestor.
How do you know all this stuff?
When I was your age, I collected fossils and rocks. Let's go. I'll show you my collection.
Do you think any of our ancestors were sea lilies? Shame. Why did I let myself get so carried away? There weren't any ancient Fixies in the world. But I still believe in them. They just haven't found the right rock yet. But they'll find it. I know they will.
Water.
Hi, I'm all ready. Nolik? He's gonna stay home like we agreed. Uh-huh, see you soon. Who's that? Nolik, it's you. I gotta go. I'll go with you. No, we've got an important job. Little kids aren't allowed. Why can't I help you? Because this work is very demanding. Only it's boring. And you're impatient, so you'll bother us. Huh? But I am patientest. Patient some? I mean patient. Like totally patient. Prove it then. How? See that, water filter. You have to count how many glasses of water it cleans. How many do I need to count? If you can reach 100, I'll believe you're patient. Why do they need that filter? Why not just drink water out of the sink? Don't worry about it. You need to be counting. That was 1. Without water, life is not possible. The human body is made up of 2/3 water, and people need to drink it all the time, but only when it's clean water. Water is transported from rivers and lakes into houses through pipes. Along the way, it gets cleaned of debris and dirt. But even so, this water might still contain toxic substances or harmful microbes. That's why people use filters to clean water for drinking. No bad stuff can get through this last line of defense. 2. 10. Ha! Where did they all go? They're not drinking anymore. How long do I gotta wait here? Thomas, are you thirsty? Then drink some water.
But I don't want water.
But you gotta. Don't you know that your body is almost all water?
And so?
And so what if you run out of it? Then all that'll be left of you is just some skin and bones.
Oh, that's what my mom is always saying, that I'm skin and bones.
There you go. That's why you need to drink water. Drink some more. And some more. Come on.
That's all. I ran out of room.
You have to have plenty of room left.
Why do you care about how much water I'm drinking?
Because I gotta count how much water's going through the filter. I really gotta.
Yeah, and what? It's gotta go through me for you to count it? I'm totally full.
What am I supposed to do? I've been waiting here in the kitchen all day, but nobody's drinking. What's going on?
The filter is broken. You gotta call Simka right away.
415, 416, 417, 418, 419.
It's an emergency!
What?
The filter's burning!
You're really funny, Nolik.
Simka, he's not joking.
Something's going on over there. We gotta hurry. Where's the emergency? Look! So, what's going on here? Great. Now we're stuck fixing the filter. It's not broken.
The flashing red light is an indicator. It means it's time to replace the cartridge in the filter.
Since ancient times, people have been coming up with ways to remember things or to not mix things up. Knots on ropes were used as reminders that it was time to pay back a debt or reap a harvest. People would cut notches into trees to help remember numbers. Later, people invented the abacus, calendars, and day planners. And now, things are even easier because devices can give us reminders. Alarm clocks help people get up on time. A loud oven timer can save a pie from burning. The green light of an indicator shows that a device is turned on and ready to be used. A red light shows the opposite. Today's smart appliances can tell their owners what they need to do. Without them, humans can be so absent-minded.
It's all ready.
Teesh! This cartridge is enough for another 2,000 glasses.
2,000? And what do I do about this?
Whoa.
All right, Nolik, you've done a good job there. Way to go.
Yeah? If you want, I can do it. Tom Thomas, want some water to drink?
I can't drink anymore. And I can't wait anymore either.
Well, looks like his indicator is flashing on now.
The pyramid.
Tom Thomas, can I open my eyes?
Not yet.
Hurry, will ya?
That's it. I'm ready for the contest. Ta-da!
Wait, that's a pastry.
This is a pastry, Nolik, but this is an Egyptian pyramid.
Oh, wow. Doesn't it look just like an anthill?
Sure does.
I remember when Grandpoo's told us that inside of those is a labyrinth and a mummy of a sparrow.
No, a pharaoh.
The Egyptian pyramids are simply amazing ancient structures. The biggest one of them is the Great Pyramid of Cheops. It's more than 4,000 years old and over 100 meters tall, like a 40-story building. How it was possible to build such a giant way back then is still a mystery. There were no hoisting cranes in those days. Some people believe that the pyramids were built by aliens, but I have a feeling that they couldn't have been built without the Fixies' help.
So, is there a labyrinth in there?
Of course.
Show me.
You joking? I just put it together for the contest. No way I'm gonna break this apart.
Hey, isn't that a way in?
Where are you going?
I'm just gonna look at the labyrinth. And the mummy.
Mummy, what are you talking about?
Well, which way now?
Stop, you'll get lost.
I won't get lost. So, I think I'll go this way. And then this way.
Come back, Nolik.
I was already here. And I was here. Oh. I did get lost. You were right.
What?
Hey there. Do you know where Nolik is?
In there. He went mummy hunting, and he got lost.
Mummy, whoa. A real one? Class.
Don't!
Nolik, yoo-hoo. Are you in here?
No!
Then where?
Who knows?
Who builds labyrinths like this anyway?
Hey, nobody asked you to go in my labyrinth.
Who you talking to in there?
Digit, Fire and Nolik are inside, and I need to go to school now.
Nolik!
Fire!
Well, I, for one, have never gotten lost in a labyrinth because I know the rule for getting out. You need to always keep your hand on the wall. I can find them for you. Where are you guys?
Over here!
I forgot which of these walls I was touching with my hand.
Did you find him?
No, and I got myself completely lost in here.
Tom Thomas, you've got school today, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Only I got a pyramid full of Fixies.
It's like an anthill.
Mm-hmm. The first one wanted to go mummy hunting. The second one went looking for the first one. And the third for both.
We're lost in here!
And I've got school to get to.
Wait, maybe you could just try to shake them out.
Good idea.
I was joking. You have string? Watch. This way you don't get lost. When you're going on a trip, think about how to keep from getting lost and how to find your way back. Don't just rely on maps and the GPS in your phone. Take a compass with you. It will show you the cardinal directions without needing phone service. You can also find north and south by looking at the sun, stars, or even an anthill in the woods. Take a good look. The slope that's gentler faces south, and the one that's steeper faces to the north. And if you find yourself walking through a labyrinth, don't get lost. Just walk with one hand always touching the wall, and eventually you'll get out. Another way to get through a labyrinth is to tie a rope at the entrance and unreel it along the way. Then you can follow its path back out. Here's the first one, and the second.
And Nolik? Mommy, is it alive?
It's me, Nolik. But I couldn't find yours.
That's because there's none in there.
What? You mean I got lost in there for nothing?
You were in such a hurry, you didn't listen to what I said.
But without a mummy, how can you win?
Oh, then maybe you could be my mummy.
No, thank you. Well, did you win a prize?
Uh-huh. My pyramid won. And here's a special extra prize for being the only one of us who knew how to get out of the labyrinth.
Again? Another box of those pastries?
That's fine with me. I really love them. They're awesome.
I wish Fixies ate food. What a shame.
Then I'll give some to your mummy.
The masquerade.
So, Tom Thomas, did you choose a costume for the New Year's party?
Not yet. These are no good. I've been a pirate.
How about a vampire?
Did that.
And a knight?
Mm-hmm. This year I want to do something that's original.
And what if... I know what! You can go dressed as me! As Nolik!
Perfect! No one's ever gone as a Fixie, ever!
Long, long ago, people would put on masks and dance in order to scare away evil spirits. In ancient theater, actors would change masks to play a few different roles. Everyone liked the idea of hiding their faces behind mysterious masks so much that people started organizing fun outdoor festivals called masquerades. There are countries around the world, like Brazil and Italy, that turn into one big masquerade ball during the holidays.
Hey there, what are you making?
A costume for a masquerade!
Can you guess who I'm going as?
Yeah, but why does it have to be Nolik?
'Cause I came up with it.
Fire'd be a much cooler costume.
That's not true.
Stop arguing. I can go dressed up as you and you.
Now we're talking.
Smart Fixies wear glasses.
Your glasses are too small to even fit on his finger.
They don't make glasses just like yours.
What a cute Fixie. Splendid. Not bad. Only if I were you, I'd add a backpack to your costume. Any Fixie who's fashionable is wearing it. And maybe add my curls to it, please? If you don't, then our feelings will be hurt.
Class. Did we cover everybody?
Oh, we didn't include Simka. And where are we going to find room for her?
What can I do about it? I already gotta get going.
Then let's just not tell her. See you later, Tom Thomas.
Thanks, guys.
Tish! What have you been doing all this time while I was busy loading up the confetti?
We were doing our homework.
And looking at this magazine?
And talking.
Yeah, all of that and more. That's gotta be the worst lying ever. Tell me what you're hiding. Have you lost your minds? Sorry, but there was absolutely no room left on Tom Thomas. That's not what I'm talking about. What is the #1 rule for Fixies? Well, what did we promise? We won't let out our secret. Right, but you just let it out. Now everyone will know. Tom Thomas wouldn't tell anyone about us.
I hope he doesn't.
Well, maybe. Everyone will figure that he's dressed up like some nutty candy.
What kind of nutty candy has a backpack on and glasses? We're in real trouble.
I thought the glasses looked sharp.
So what are we gonna do now? Call the professor, right? Or we should call Grandpus or Papus. Ah! Don't panic. Let's wait till Tom Thomas gets back.
There are many different types of masks, and some of them are very important. Medical masks are used by both doctors and sick people to reduce the spread of illnesses. Oxygen masks help people breathe. Fencers, hockey goalies, and boxers all use masks to protect their faces from being hit. The blue glass in a welder's mask is used to protect their eyes from dangerously bright light. Sea divers wear masks for swimming underwater. Without a mask, it would be very difficult to see the beauty of the underwater world. The masks that people wear at carnivals and parties, well, they're just for having fun and putting everyone in a good mood, or as a disguise, so that no one recognizes you right away. It can be a lot of fun to fool somebody like that.
So how was it?
It was great. They had a contest for costumes, and I won.
Hooray, that's all. Say bye to us.
I hope you won't be upset, guys, but I couldn't tell anyone that I was a Fixie. Here's all I could think of.
Grand prize for best costume, robotic toucan.
Hey, come on! Do you think we look like toucans?
Yeah? Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! All right there, Fixie toucans. We've got work to do. Oops. Happy New Year.
The solar eclipse.
All right, here we go.
Tom Thomas! What's that for?
There's a solar eclipse today. Look, and I'm gonna watch it.
That's so cool. And what do you need the box for?
Simka, did you forget? It's dangerous to look straight into the sun.
Huh? It's so dark. How long until it starts to get dark?
Half an hour.
We'd be happy to help you out with that, wouldn't we? Only one thing I don't get. The light will be gone? Like gone forever? How did you come up with that? There've been plenty of eclipses before this one. In outer space, everything is in a state of constant movement. The Earth revolves around the sun, and the moon revolves around the Earth. Sometimes the moon gets in between the sun and the Earth and covers the sun. And so, for a little while, the sun no longer appears as a bright glowing sphere, but a simple black ball. This phenomenon is called a solar eclipse. But a solar eclipse can only be seen by humans and Fixies that are in its shadow while it's happening. But anything could happen. Like what if something gets stuck? Then, would it stay dark forever? And when has that ever happened? It's happening now! Nolik, either help us out or stop bothering us.
All right, look. This is the Earth, here, and the moon, there. The flashlight's our sun.
You see? The moon's shadow falls on the Earth.
And now watch. When the moon starts to go, the light comes back.
Did it get stuck? Just like I said, the end is near. The end of the light. It's just that someone should be more careful with the glue.
It's possible to take an ordinary box and make a special device that was invented by people long ago. It's called a camera obscura. This clever invention was used by artists as well as scientists. It was the basis for the very first photo cameras. It's quite easy to make your own camera obscura. Cut out a small square on one side of a box, cover it with aluminum foil, and poke a little hole in the center of it. Put a sheet of paper on the opposite side. The light will pass through the hole and shine through the darkness. And on that screen, you'll see the eclipse, only it will appear upside down. To see it, you'll need to look at it from above, but make sure not to let extra light in. Beautiful. And remember to be careful with those scissors.
But don't you understand that it's scary in the dark? And it's impossible to live in it? Don't be a coward. You glow in the dark. But what about Tom Thomas? Is he gonna have to walk like this? You'll be able to light up the way for him. And if I run out of juice?
I'll use my flashlight.
And when the batteries run out?
Relax, I'll find more.
In the dark? No, we have to get prepared right now.
Can you see the sun?
Uh-huh.
1 minute left. You ready?
A minute? What? Hold on, I'm not ready yet. I'll get charged a little more. No, I need to get those batteries. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. What should I do? 6. What should I do? 5. 4. 3. 2. Marcia!
Here it goes.
Whoa. It's totally beautiful.
Nolik, come on out. You'll miss everything.
It's amazing.
Class, it's so awesome that we did this.
Look, look. Now the sun's coming back out. Show it to me. It really didn't get stuck? You mean the whole eclipse is done? It was cool, wasn't it? Uh-huh. Only I missed the whole thing.
Well, you'll see the next one, right? If you don't get spooked again.
You're not going to throw the box away, are you?
I'll save it for you. I can use it to store something useful.
Batteries, for instance. What if tomorrow's the end of the light and Nolik's not ready for it?
The heart.
Where's my packing mat? It's not here either. I think my head's got a screw loose. Oh! Tom Thomas, why are you throwing your stuff around?
Oh, because I got a real problem.
What is it?
I can't decide which club I should pick. Johnny signed up for robotics, and Katya's gonna be in chess.
You call that a problem? Go with Johnny.
And why not Katya?
Then go with chess.
But they don't have robots. My mom told me I should listen to my heart. Do you know how to do that?
I found it. See you. Gotta go.
Nolik.
Simka can tell you. She knows everything. The heart is the main pump of a living organism. It's a unique muscular organ with a multitude of blood vessels attached to it. The main function of the heart is to continuously move blood throughout the body. The human heart pumps about 6 liters of blood every minute, even though this pump is not that large. Make a fist. Your heart is about the same size as that. To make sure your heart stays healthy, you need to strengthen it with plenty of exercise and a healthy diet.
Nolik, please come help me.
Why me? Toola's stronger. Huh?
Interesting. And do you know what is meant by the word heartlessness?
Well, I think it's some kind of human illness. May I?
Toola.
Heartlessness is when a human or a fixie leaves someone who has a problem behind. Huh?
Thank you very much, young man. Young Fixie.
Heartlessness. Does it last forever?
Of course not. We just need to help one another more often.
Uh-huh. Tom Thomas, my friend. Here I am. How are you?
How am I? Why do you care?
Oh, by the way, I found out how you can listen to your heart. You need this tube. It's called a stethoscope.
A stethoscope, but I don't have one.
That's what I'm for.
That thing is way too tiny.
Your mom must have one.
Oh, yeah.
Well?
It's beating. Loudly.
And what is it saying to you?
Not a word.
And now?
It's beating. Huh? What was that? This is just absurd. A heart can't talk.
You know what? Why don't you just try again? Thomas.
Who is that?
It's your heart talking. Boom, boom. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
I believe that robotics is right for you.
And what about chess?
Who cares about chess? Robots are way cooler.
This voice reminds me of someone. Heh, so that's what you look like, my itty-bitty heart.
Well, I did it from the bottom of my heart.
When a human is at rest, his heart beats between 60 and 100 times per minute. This rhythm is called the pulse rate. Place 2 fingers on your wrist or your neck. Can you hear it? Boom, 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 boom. You can count the beats. When you're sleeping, your pulse slows down. But when you get excited, run, or get worried or afraid, your heart begins to beat faster and pumps the blood harder. Sometimes it feels like it's beating so fast that people say, "Oh, my heart is going to jump out of my chest." But don't be afraid, it's not going anywhere. And when people say, "Listen to your heart," they don't mean that your heart can talk. It means that you should trust yourself and listen to your feelings. And then you'll definitely find the answer you're looking for.
Looks like at the end of the day, I'm heartless. I couldn't help my friend at all.
Nolik, but you helped. You really did. I finally figured out which club I want to join.
Robotics, like I told you?
Not that. I want to learn medicine.